All right, so this is my thoughts and review of the C Fold 6 11 months after. So about to be 12 months, 11 months ago, I got this phone from Samsung. I was really not expecting much for this phone since my last experiences with the C Fold 3. I did have that phone for a bit. I did end up selling it because I moved work and I moved from different jobs, and I was gonna work outside I was moving a lot. So my biggest fear was that I was gonna drop this phone since I had already dropped the 3, and the screen became the little um, kind of rubber bands that or adhesive that holds the screen and had kind of like shifted off. Luckily, nothing happened to the phone. I believe I sold it to one of my friends. They still have the phone up to today. They say they love it. So I was like, hey, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's go back to the foldables. These phone has been okay for the past couple months. I've dropped it a lot of times directly on cement from like probably knee height, and so far it's lasted. Some of those wind drops have been just with the foam bare by itself, and some of the drops have been with this. As you probably won't be able to see it, but there are some batter scars on the phone itself and on the case itself. So I am really clumsy. I do drop a lot of stuff all the time. But this phone's held so far so good. Battery life, I still get full days worth of battery even though it's been 11 months with it. I get home, I still got like 30% battery, and I work from like probably 8:30 to almost 8, or depending on my shift, 5 hours, or I have to go and then do some things with my family. I always have this moving. Um, I always have the live wallpaper from TikTok, and a lot of people ask me, "Hey, does that drain your battery? Hey, does that affect your battery life?" And I go ahead and tell them it doesn't. It's more than perfect for it. Um, Even though I do use the inner screen a lot because I love watching content on a bigger screen. Now the thickness aspect of it, I really didn't mind it because it did provide a really good balance in the hand of the device itself. Durability, once again, I've dropped it a couple of times, and the aluminum body has held together. Again, at the beginning, the rumors were that it was going to be titanium, but even though it wasn't titanium, I feel like they did a pretty well or awesome job in making them and choosing the materials for this phone with the reinforced glass in the front and glass in the back. 5G was, I've never had a signal issue. I've heard people saying that they were having signal issues with the last update for One UI 7 until right now it's going to be One UI 8 that's going to be released. But other than that, I haven't had any issues in reality. And signal wise, I've had actually pretty good connectivity with AT&T, especially with other people who have had issues with T-Mobile on their iPhones and stuff like that. Locally, we've had perfect experience with this one. The only thing that I would say it is sometimes does get a little bit hot, but that is because I am normally using a lot of windows open or usually doing multitasking. I'm either texting my family, putting something on my calendar. Now, I did want to say the cameras, I really didn't use much during my 11 months, especially because I was always afraid that I was going to drop this phone open while taking pictures with it, or usually when I was going to take pictures, I use my S26 Ultra. So I did use it for a couple videos. A couple of my scripts when I was writing down for stuff that I was doing for work. But other than that, it's been amazing durability and battery life. Now let's go to the sound. Again, the two firing bottom and top speakers, they have been amazing. I usually watch a lot of shows on this. I use other people's videos for notes and reviews. So far it's stand out. Fast charging still up there. Um, Hinge wise, a lot of people were complaining that they were having hinge issues, but again, I've had this phone from almost day one and it's perfectly in the perfect condition. I do keep the case. One of my main features on the 6 that I've loved so far is this pen, because for my job, a lot of customers need to sign documents, and with this, they just get to sign their documents really quick. I do use Samsung Pay a lot on this, and a lot of customers, they're like, "Wow, you're able to do that?" Yeah, Samsung has it. This phone's perfect for it because I just take it, use it, or if I'm watching a video, I'm able to pull out my card right beside that. Yeah, it's a glitch. I did notice a couple of videos have that glitch too, but this is because of the TikTok app. Other than that, I love this phone. I have, again, durability wise, aspect wise, battery life, it's held out pretty well for that year, that warranty year. Unfortunately, with the drops that I have done to it, I totally understand, because that Samsung wouldn't have the warranty for it no more, because it does have the battle scars. Again, I've had those battle scars from day one. I keep dropping my phone. See, it has another one. I just realized another one in the camera. But other than that, there's no actual damage to the phone in terms of functionality. Normally, another thing would be water resistance on these that people were scared of. I really haven't even noticed an issue with them. I usually put music in the shower, leave it outside. The humidity levels, when you're taking a shower, are super high, and people are scared of using it on the outside the shower. I haven't had any issues. Again, my phone, I've been using it all day. I just charged it up about 30 minutes ago. Disconnected off like when I started this video, and as you can see, we have a good amount. We have around 85%. I only charged it up to 90. On that, I love the durability. The actual crease is not even noticeable, so Samsung did work on that this couple years, and I feel like they did an awesome job with that. Let's see, what's another thing. Another thing I do miss, and this is something that hopefully Samsung does bring back on all the newer models, is the IMEI in the back. I know this was probably, I think this was one of the main colors, so I was surprised for them to remove that. But it would be cool to see the IMEI back on here, because I do have some of the customers that we work with. They show us their phone and they're like, "Oh yeah, we don't, it doesn't have the IMEI, so we need the box." Other than that, it's held out pretty well for the past 11 months. In regards to the Fold 7, I already placed my pre-order, so my pre-order is going to be out there. I am going to be doing a review on the Fold 7 as well as in this one a couple months after, and as soon as I get it. And it is going to be my main phone, because this is my main phone. I love watching this. I love doing this as well. And as you can see, the hinge is still like new. So if you do have the chance, this is still a pretty good phone to catch. I have seen them used for about $1,100, which is a steal. I know Samsung still has some on their website for around $1,800, which is totally fine. The new one is about $2,000, which in honor, like, to be honest with you guys, it is definitely worth it. It's not a miscalculation on their side. I love that they're bringing in a titanium reinforced hinge on the new one, and that it's gonna be wider. So I am gonna look into the C Fold 7, give you guys a review. So please share and like this and subscribe to the channel, because we're gonna be bringing more reviews on the S25 Ultra 6 months after. I just need one more month with it, and I will give you guys a full review. So please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.